Walk it off. Stop being a baby. My father yelled. I remember the gravel biting into my spine, the sky flickering in and out like someone dimmed the world just to make me small. My father's shadow hovered over me, wide, impatient, already annoyed that I wasn't bouncing back fast enough. Walk it off. Stop being a baby, he barked. My brother stood behind him, arms crossed, wearing that smug half-grin he saved for moments when I was too broken to fight back. Mom didn't look at me. She looked at him. He's ruining your birthday, she said. Like my inability to breathe right was a personal insult to her perfect little day. But then the paramedic knelt beside me. Her eyes sharpened, scanning my motionless legs. You can't feel anything? She asked. I tried to move. Nothing. She exhaled low and tight. Get police backup. Now. The sirens were already slicing the air when she whispered the words that would unravel everything I thought I knew about my family. The MRI will reveal more than they expect, and that's where the truth began. You'd think a revelation like that would start with a crack in the foundation, a shouted argument, a slammed door. But no, our betrayal started with birthday candles and polite smiles. My father was the type who taught lessons with bruises. Life isn't kind, he'd say, as if hitting me was charity work. Mom floated behind him like a ghost, never seeing, never asking. And my brother, he learned early that standing beside a bully was easier than standing against one. When we were younger, he pretended to be my friend. He'd patch me up after Dad's corrections, whispering, "One day we'll get out." I believed him. God help me, I believed every word. He was the only person I trusted. That's what made the later betrayal feel like a blade sliding between my ribs. Quiet, intentional. I noticed the change months before the MRI. My brother stopped talking to me unless someone else was listening. Dad and Mom began whispering when I walked into rooms. Paperwork disappeared from the home office, insurance forms, medical files, school records. My name was being erased from my own life. Then came the bruises I didn't remember getting. The accidents I couldn't recall. The headaches that made the world sway. And every time I brought it up, my father smiled too quickly. You're fine. You're making it up. Mom echoed him. My brother avoided my eyes. It wasn't just gaslighting. It was staging. And then my legs stopped working. The MRI lit up my spine like a crime scene. A severe spinal injury. Not from one fall, but from repeated trauma. Blunt force, the doctor said, eyes tightening. Consistent with being struck. The paramedic looked at me like she already knew. The room seemed to tilt. Not because of the diagnosis, but because I suddenly remembered my father's heavy hands. My mom's silence. And my brother's smirk. That smirk wasn't superiority. It was guilt. The betrayal landed all at once. They weren't trying to help me walk it off. They were hoping I couldn't. The old me would have screamed, begged, cried. But paralysis gives you time to think. Long, quiet hours where the world can't hear you but your own heartbeat is deafening. So I didn't react. I planned. I documented everything. Recorded conversations. Saved medical files. Memorized timelines. I asked questions, innocent ones, while wearing the expression of a wounded child still desperate for approval. They didn't see the trap. They saw compliance. My therapist once said people reveal themselves when they think the consequences are gone. Losing my ability to walk made them bold. They talked around me, over me, near me, and every careless admission became a weapon. The first move I made was legal. Quietly, private investigator. A lawyer specializing in domestic abuse. A digital forensics expert who retrieved the deleted home footage. Then I requested a family meeting. They came to my hospital room acting like saints visiting the sick. Dad brought balloons. Mom brought cake. My brother brought that same smirk. Perfect. I just want us to be okay again, I said. Their shoulders relaxed. That's when the detectives walked in. I'll never forget the moment Dad understood. His hand froze around the balloon string. Mom's face drained of color. My brother finally dropped the smirk. The officers laid out evidence, images, timestamps, recordings. Repeated physical abuse, they said. Coordinated medical neglect. Intentional withholding of care. My brother tried to speak. I cut him off. You always wanted to get out, I said. You just forgot that meant out from them. Not with them. He crumpled faster than I expected. Dad lunged first. Reflex or rage? I'll never know. But this time, there were officers standing between us. Mom didn't fight. She just whispered, "We did what we had to." I looked her dead in the eyes. "No. You did what was easy." As they were handcuffed, my brother finally broke. I didn't mean for it to go this far. I let him look at me, really look, at the brace, the wheelchair, the legs that wouldn't move. Then I gave my only lie of the night. I know. Sometimes mercy stings worse than blame. Revenge didn't feel like fireworks. It felt like oxygen-filling lungs that had been starved for years. The doctor says I might walk again someday. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Either way, I'm free. People call what I did brave. Some call it cruel. But cruelty is doing nothing while someone bleeds. I didn't seek vengeance. I sought truth. And the truth was this. They thought breaking my body would break my voice. Instead, it amplified it. And the MRI didn't just reveal the damage. It revealed the perpetrators. And I made sure the world saw them too.